we had a meeting with Andrea and Alain after Monte Carlo, and when Oliver and Aaron parked the car on the side of the road on the last stage, you know, they were a bit nervous and yeah, expecting maybe a big bulletin, and we came in there, and Alain and Adamo said that oh no, it was good speed and it was a fantastic weekend, and we want to maybe you do the next rally in Finland with the WRC car. And both Petter and I said, oh, no, this is too soon, you know, and we thought it was far too early, and said maybe they should have more testing and maybe we should wait. And
yeah, because we ask, you know, how much testing is it? No, it's just 1 day. And normally we don't do anything without we are quality control, absolutely sure, know the car, you know, to do everything right. And then, yeah, Adamo said, well, Petter, when you were asked before doing Safari Rally, you were called on, you know, like just a little bit over 1 week before the rally. So what did you say? Of course, I have to do it, yeah. Well, here we are then. So it's quite fair point, you know, that sometimes you have to, like Adamo said, you know, you have to go after your stomach feeling, and I think they did, and it seems like it's worked quite well, yeah.
Well, first of all, it was very exciting to be able to drive the car when I first saw the car, and yeah, very excited because it's like a proper car. And then when I first drove it, it was so fast, and it was just incredible to be able to just start and drive this car. And I was a bit nervous, but it was a nice test.
And all the people.
Yeah, so many people. Mechanics and normally it's just us three, you know, doing the races, but it was a bit a bigger team this time. First of all, I was just very excited, and just a dream come true to be able to do this, and so I didn't have any nerves at all. There was no expectations, there was no pressure, and as Adamo said, you know, just drive and be happy and smile, and for sure I came in with that mentality, and there was no nerves at all actually before the race. And of course you get a bit nervous, you start to wonder maybe how you will be, you know, how far behind will you be. But nervous about driving the car was not really a problem, but for sure I was just very excited to be able to start to drive, basically.
But when he say, Oliver, just drive, no pressure, nothing, you know, do you think he meant it properly, or do you think he, or do you think he wanted you to actually do?
Yeah, of course he wants me to do well, but for sure it's the first time and you have to just enjoy and learn, and that's how I looked at it.
Oh, it was, I think first of all, you know, what a fantastic opportunity that they have given him, that Unite trusts him and wants him to try this event. And then, you know, with everything that happened, with Aaron not being able to take part and with Seb stepping in on such short notice, you know, there's so much that can go wrong. And a new team, a car that he's just had, he had 1 day of testing. So we know what a pressure this is, and we know how difficult it is to get first of all, to get a chance like this. And then to see them perform, you know, step by step, good on the shakedown, but then again on stage 1 they were there, and stage 2, the last one on Friday, we couldn't believe it. So the feelings were just, we didn't know what to expect really, but then it got more and more exciting, I have to say. And now the last stage today, it was like you don't know if you want to watch. You really badly want to see it, but then you have the live cameras, you have everything there, you have the timing, and you're just like, oh, it's such an agony. You know, you sit there, you know, covering your eyes a bit, but you want to be there. It's, yeah, it's harder to sit beside than I think to be in the car. Normally I'm quite I'm quite cool and I don't get much nerves, you know. But then before the last stage, I said to the team, you know, guys, now I'm actually a little bit nervous, and
that's never happened before.
It's not very often, but it was fantastic to see, and to see Oliver's smile and how much he enjoyed it. That was absolutely fantastic.
Well, the thing is, you know, the people who know me, I'm very perfectionist, and when you're doing something with your son, it needs to be right, you know. And for sure, I was I was a little bit in doubt with one day of testing, and but still he had a good test, and the people did everything for Oliver in a very, very good way. All the engineers and everybody, so they prepared everything they could for him. So that was, you know, the fantastic point. You know, they really wanted to help him. But still, you know, one day I know it's not much to jump in to learn the aerodynamic, the active center diff, and all these things. But at the same time, you know, Oliver is a tough kid. The thing is, the worst thing is that he have always, whatever he do, he's doing with a smile and the passion. But the expectations he have himself, you know, it's pretty high on himself. Yeah. And we try to talk to him that, you know, you're talking about, you know, driving with Neuville, Ogier, Tanna, Craigbean, and also Kalle, you know, who's maybe Oliver thinking a little bit about, that is also young, but have been driving a long time with Toyota now and done really, really well, you know. And so I think Oliver's thoughts, I think more about Oliver's thoughts that, you know, what is he thinking, you know. So before the rally and on the first stage, I was thinking, you know, think if I could have Oliver's mind to think what he was thinking when he was standing on the start line. And then he stalled on the start line. So for sure, the pressure and to be a little bit nervous when you're coming into this situation and car, of course it is pressure, you know. It's like compare when Max Verstappen was 17-year-old coming into Formula 1 car and everything, you know, it's special and you want to perform. But again, when Adamo Alain Panas put his trust into Oliver, it's a fantastic thing, and they must have seen something, you know. But still, we know it's fast, but we want to confirm and quality control and get everything really good before we even jump into something, you know. But of course, we are very surprised, all of us. You know?
For sure, standing on the start line before the first stage was a little bit nervous, but I thought,
what
okay.
Does it tell you?
Yeah, my dad said, do a safe start, don't stall it. And of course, I wanted to do a perfect start, and I was just on the limit with everything, and boom, I stalled it. And I thought, nah, my dad was going to comment on this now. Yeah. So, no, for sure I was a bit nervous, but then I thought, okay, I lose 3-4 seconds here, you know, that's how it is. And then I just, tried to push on, but for sure I was a little bit nervous and a bit tense in the body, because, you know, it's the first stage and everything is so new, and the new road, the new pace notes, and everything is new. First stage with Seb, so everything is so new. So for sure it makes it a bit nervous. But as long as I did one stage, then afterwards my shoulders went down. Nobody actually called me.
I cried. Really? No, you called me.
Yeah, I called him. Yes.
Yeah, you called me. I was crying.
Yeah, he was a little bit crying. I was almost crying, because it was for sure very emotional, and it was just crazy experience and a dream. So for sure, I think all of us was a little bit emotional.
I think the main thing Oliver maybe was thinking about is that. He have been looking at TV and know a lot of the drivers very well, but he's been looking up to many of them, you know, for a long time, even on gaming, you know, and then he's beating some of them on his second stage. I think that was maybe the emotional feeling for you. I think.
It was so crazy, and just the emotion was, as I said, you know, it's just. When the adrenaline started to flow through your body and the emotions, and you're like, you know, I'm close. Yeah. Then it starts to kick in your body.
No, Oliver can actually say this, what Ogier told you, because I'm crying when you say it, you know. But anyway,
it's not so nice to my father, but But for sure, you know, we had some very nice fights, and he's my biggest hero and of course my father, but he is, you know, my biggest hero. And just standing on the start line with him, I had to take a picture of his car, you know, because I just thought it was so cool I was behind him. So for sure it was just a dream, and it made it so much more fun, and just I didn't think when I drove and tried to beat him, I didn't think it was Ogier, you know. I just thought it was any random guy I have to beat. And then I get angry when I lost with 8/10 against him, you know, on 28 kilometers, and it's not correct. But in one way it was just so cool to be able to compete with him, and for sure a dream come true. But as I was gonna try to say is that he told me that you know,
Today or yesterday you said it?
no, it was yesterday. He said in the morning, and you know what, Oliver, your father, when I raced against him, I had the edge on him, but you, I not. Yeah. So it was
I was thinking, okay, Ogier is my good friend, and okay, maybe I'm a little bit older when we were driving together, but he's maybe right. When you are competing with somebody who's maybe 19, it's maybe difficult to even understand how they think, you know, because Ogier is a very good, what can I say, is a very intelligent guy that analyzes people and stuff like that, but to analyze a 19-year-old, okay, he have a kid himself now, so he'll maybe learn when he learn, but it is different, for sure.
No, well, of course I felt the pressure. I spun one time because I wanted to catch him. Well, not catch him, actually pull away, and then I was behind. So, of course, and then he went off. So maybe I put pressure on him. But okay, it was just an incredible fight, and even if it was about 5th or 6th place, it doesn't matter. It's Ogier, you know. It's just crazy, and yeah, he told me also that. You know, you kids, you don't have respect for us, you know. You don't respect us, he said, like a joke, but it was yeah, just very half true, maybe.
No, but you respect him a lot,
Yeah,
you know. He's a fantastic person, and he's a very, very nice guy, you know. So
as I said, it's my biggest
good
hero.
motivation guy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really think about the total result because, you know, I spun on the last stage and lost my 6th place, but like that I don't really think about the total result. It's just the incredible feeling how the whole weekend just went, you know, about
Be honest now, the speed.
About the speed, basically. I was just very shocked, and for sure that was just like a win for me, you know. I was a bit shocked, you know, and I came after one stage and it felt terrible, the stage, and then I was that fast, and it was like, wow, maybe it was a good stage, you know. But your head spins around 100 times because you don't understand how it's possible. But when I thought I found the feeling, and I just stuck to it. But it was very, very strange weekend, to be honest. It was. Last night I could not sleep at all. My head was spinning. So
you looked at all the inboards, all the films.
It was just crazy. So emotional and very, very happy. For sure, keeping up with the guys is the most difficult. But the level is crazy high, and you have to be perfect in every corner to be able to beat them, and that's where I have to learn for sure. And also taking care of the tires and perform with the tires, you know. It's a lot to learn still, but at least it's a fantastic base to start from where I am now. But I think you know, there's a lot to learn, you know, about tire management, and for sure, yeah, being on the top level still, yeah.
For sure, it's like I always say, you know, it is a lot of things. This was one race, and it was snow. I think always better on gravel than snow, but again on tarmac I think maybe it will be maybe the biggest challenge, you know. I like tarmac, but you know, with the WRC car, with this aerodynamic and stuff, you know, you need to build up a lot of things. And what actually come through this weekend as a incredible thing, you know, that Sordo sent me a message. He called me and he said, I know that tarmac will be the tough thing for Oliver and I'm here to help. And it's very nice and respectful from the friends, you know, that actually want to support and you know, he's also in Hyundai, and I think that's a big respect from another competitor, you know. And Oliver knows that it's a lot of work, but we see the incredible performance also Kalle have done, you know. It's incredible on all surfaces now, you know. The team take care of him, and I feel the same thing with Hyundai. I really take care of Oliver now, and so I think it will be a great, a lot of work, and but you need to have respect for all the different surfaces to get the complete to go well on every rally.
Yeah, I can't say that it's been difficult in any way. I mean, the difficult part is what Oliver and Seb had to do in the car. For us, it's just a great pleasure and such a privilege for them to have this chance again. It's been absolutely amazing, and for the team, for Hyundai to give this chance and opportunity, it's been phenomenal. So for us, just a big pleasure. We had an amazing time up here.
With the team, with our whole family.
We have just been in the sauna with all the mechanics. We are in Finland, we have to use sauna, so we have been in the
Tanna
sauna.
came into
Yeah,
the sauna.
Tanna came in.
And Martin Järvoja, so one big happy family.
Yeah.
And now a nice team debrief and dinner.
Yeah, it'll be very good.